Alright, what you got? Scary time, buddy? Alright, now they did a hot fix on these toothy. The hot fix is up. I've got it, now I think I've linked it to about 3 videos before this one, and I'll link it to this one too, just because I'm silly that way. Supposedly, now Kevin didn't say anything about the thing where toothy traps kill things when they're in a chest. But he did say that you don't have to reset them every time you reload your game. So hopefully that is true. I'm not seriously concerned about it either way. I don't even know where the hell we are on Hellhounds. What I'm going to do here is go through some of the hot fix information. And I'm working kind of from notes, so this might be a little bit jerky because of that. Let's see if I've got armor and stuff for hounds. If you've been watching, the hounds have gotten kind of serious. What? Oh, that's where flint should be. If you use control left click, you can split a pile or drop one of an item if you don't know that yet. Okay. They've reduced the stomach size to 150. That's the default size. So evidently Wolfie's might have gone back to, I don't remember what Wolfie's was. I would have sworn it was 200. He might have gone back to 200. But anyway, the default, I guess they kicked it up to 200, and I think Wolfie's was 3 maybe. And I'd have to look at the video, and you could do that without me stopping to do that. So anyway, they kicked the default size of the stomach back down to 150. Spoiled foods, and this was already in there, but spoiled foods health effects it does less. They found out that new players were taking damage and couldn't heal themselves. It's like, well, duh, I said that. Any fool could have said that. So they increased the healing effects, or they went back, I think, to the regular healing effects on some of the food. So what I need is regular food, and I'll bet you a quarter I don't have any anymore. No, I've got carrots, and I have no idea. Wait, I've got seeds. Seeds used to heal 4. Now you're saying to yourself, well, you silly guy, you don't have any room for healing. Well, there's a solution to that stuff. Oh, I used all my cooked seeds while we were off on our jaunt. Now, seeds used to heal 4 points. And then, after the update, they healed no points.
Alright, where's my bees? Bees, bees. 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 Ow, ow, ow! It's a good thing the kitties aren't here. That really ticks them off. Come on, bees. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, that's enough bees.
Alright, what we're doing is seeing, and I should have grabbed a berry, too. Because berries were 2.
Cooked berries, that is.
So, I'm at 141. Yep. Whoa! That was 5. Gosh, I hope I don't get a turkey. I hate turkeys without my trap set. Okay, so we're at 146. Yeah, that's 5. That was never that high. They've done it because the new players were getting dicked. That's the French word for screwed. 151. All right. Cooked seed. 156. Now, here is the one that's kind of, you remember, well, you know, it's kind of foolish to eat fresh. I'm going to make one, I swear I'm going to make one of these a honey ice chest. Just because it's, it's supposed to keep 40 days. Alright, now it may have gone down a little, but it's still in the green, so it may not have gone down at all. We're at 156. It used to do 20. After the update, it did 5. 156, 166. So they've bumped that up. Well, let's go ahead and do another one. Doesn't do any harm. 176. So they've doubled honey. And here's Snoof Bastards. Okay, what do I got? Everything? Alright, we're golden. How to move that? I always wind up, when I do control spacebar, I wind up clicking on that. Come on, you guys. Do this before the light fades. Oops, he's dead. I don't see any firehounds in this. Yeah, I do. I didn't see any firehounds in that bunch. Stay out of the fire, Wolfies. You're not fireproof. You're just German. You're a sausage, but a flammable sausage. Now, I did put in my description of the video that I'm half German. Any comments I make about Germans, remember I am half German, so it's not a... Don't send me comments. Alright, that's so close, you know, screw it. Alright, now see, because there were two of the new and one of the old, instead of bringing the two down, it brought the old one back up. So you might want to keep that in mind. I kind of noticed that before, but I wasn't sure. Now we need to cook off this meat. Well, you'll see it here. It's starting to turn into poo. Now it's probably got another day, but you know how I am, so.
Oh crap, go get your darn backpack, buddy. Okay, now I think we can put some of this crud away. I was trying to just roll with the video. So, this may be a little choppy because I might edit some things just so we can get stuff done here. Because I kind of like to focus. Well, I don't need that, you silly. No more German insults. Okay.
Alright. As I said before, you don't want to have food on you unless you have a reason to have food on you. Now, I don't know if it's when the autosaves happen or the day turns where the spoilage actually occurs. Now, I'm not worried about seeds, and the AI still... Well, it may have done that for a good reason because of... what do I want to say? Oh, I noticed before that if you have old seeds on you and you pick up new seeds and you have a new seed pile, it will put new seeds in the new seeds in your inventory as opposed to the old seeds in your inventory, which is what you want it to do. Which you'd think if they could do that, they could get it to quit making separate piles every time you pick up another piece of grass or another seed. But that's probably another issue. Okay, all this is fresh now, so we need to find a home for it. Now, if you think you might have some of an item in your refrigerator, you don't want to just throw it in there because it may combine with old stuff. Always, now I knew, number one, that was a full stack, it wasn't going to combine, but number two, I knew what was in there. But always open and look if you're not sure. Okay, now these, I'll swear these are berries. And they are berries. Oh, and I need some more berries. Because of the hellhounds, I have lost my place in my notes, so we'll have to do the best we can here. There's a new crock pot recipe, which brings up the whole issue of crock pots, and it's called A Fistful of Jam, and I think it's all berries, and I think it was made for early people, or maybe just in general. Crock pots are supposed to work faster now because, you know, like I said, the only thing you can do is build a line of crock pots. Well, it's not the only thing. It's a sandbox. You can do different things. Okay, what else was there? Fistful of jam. Oh, see, that got done in a heartbeat. All right, let's take that sucker out of there. And there you have it, a fistful of jam. Now, let's just hang on to that because I'll probably wind up playing with the bees some more. Okay, also honey nuggets and meatballs. I did not find any of these recipes. I'm thinking that meatballs might be tied to meat morsels.
Oh crap, that shouldn't be on the ground. Pick that up, Wolfie. Yeah, that's the wrong chest for that, isn't it? I thought I had birdie traps, but evidently I don't. Another thing they suggest, Kevin said that
Kevin said that dragon fruit and pomegranates heal almost full health.
And, I hope I find one somewhere. Alright, dragon fruit and pomegranates. You're not gonna let me talk, are you? Heal almost full health, and I think that's, and what he suggested, where the hell are my seeds? There they are.
What he suggested was, running seeds through a bird cage so that you have seeds for dragon fruit and pomegranates. You know, when you get some, run them through a bird cage so you get more dragon fruit or pomegranate seeds, and then stockpile those. Mister, don't stockpile. Stockpile those, and if you get hurt, because dragon fruit and pomegranate spoil really quick. But if you get hurt, put them in your farm. Those specific seeds, either dragon fruit or pomegranate, put them in your farm and put manure on them. So, or fertilizer. I guess there's other ways to fertilize now that we have rotting stuff. But put fertilizer on them and use those. Go ahead and cook them off, so that you have healing. So for instant healing, dragon fruit and pomegranate seeds, and then fertilize them for a quick grow, and I believe cook them and eat them. Now I may be running a daily fire here to demonstrate this stuff, but I guess that's pretty obvious too, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to try just meat for this. And what we're shooting for is meatballs. Now, there's honey nuggets. Now, it seems like, aren't nuggets like a McDonald's thing, and aren't they like chicken? So we put honey and morsels in there, and we put all morsels in there. If you fool around and die on me, Wolfies, I'm going to be tipped. I didn't enjoy that night with the torches, and I'm sure everybody else was bored senseless watching it. Oh, a pomegranate. Oh, but we're not hurt. Well, we are kind of. Okay, let's cook this bad boy. Theoretically, I should have two, but that isn't going to happen. Okay, I think we got our meatballs. And shut that board. Boy, that drives me nuts when I'm editing. Ha ha! Meatballs! It's the small things that make you just feel terribly smart. Well, I know there's no meatballs in here, so that's not going to stack with anything it should. Ooh, I bet we got the honey nuggets. Ha ha, nanner nanner. Okay, so we did fistful of jam, honey nuggets, and meatballs. We did all three new items. Whoa, and without a recipe. Darn, I'm just a stud and a half. Alright, I'm going to aggravate the bees. Well, the other bees are too far away to aggravate at night.
Watch me die doing this. Come on, bees. Come on, you can do better than that. You're dealing with Wolfies here. I'll just beat you till you bleed. And I gotta run. Watch me die playing with bees in the night. Right? Oh yeah, I did pick up the trap, you ass.
Okay, what we want to do is the pomegranate. I'm at 89 and 51. Okay, pomegranate. We went up to 126. What else? Oh, I don't have a dragon fruit. You know, the whole farm, it's just stuff spoils. Alright, that's another berry. I'll bet you a quarter. I'm not crazy about berry. Seems like a jackass stunt to have berries grow in your farm. That may be more of where they're trying to force people to do things. That's something I'm not fond of in games, where they're forcing you to I guess having one of these for each thing, that raw fish, that cooked fish is kept a long time. I saw somebody had to throw away their fish tacos. So we're at what, 126 at 92.
Well, let's harvest the other honey. There it is. We might as well head this way. Here comes stingrays.
Okay, we are at 93 and 87. So actually, that didn't do all that much. That's what, 25 for the honey nuggets? What about the jam? We're at 118 and 122 now. That didn't seem to do much either. What is that? 15? 25. 25, okay. Alright. Okay, let's see what else is on this list. Well, let's put the honey up. Okay, the other thing that I have in my notes is that the teen birds, when you raise a small bird and you get your teen bird, it will stay a teen bird longer, because when they turn into tall birds, they turn on you, and I guess you either have to kill them or I don't know if you can get rid of their aggro by running away, or they'd just be a regular tall bird if you manage not to kill them or do anything. Now what I'm going to do, that's everything on my list. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and do some bull stuff. I'm going to make that, make the bird cages I never made, and grind, grind seeds once I get some pomegranates. I guess I have to harvest all this stuff in order to do that. But you don't need to be around for that nonsense. So